Hey YouTube fam, it's Callie here, and I did a video earlier about a full moon ritual for cleansing and releasing and letting go of things that no longer serve you. So this video, I want to kind of share with you why letting go of things is so important, okay? In case you just don't know. Um, just so you guys know, this full moon energy kind of lingers for a few days. So if you didn't do a ritual yet and you still want to, you have a couple days to do it. It doesn't have to be right on the full moon. The full moon kind of is like a 3-day window, okay? So why letting go is important. And let's say you are trying to manifest things into your life. Let's say you are trying to bring new things into your life, okay? You're not going to be able to do that unless you let go of some of the old things, okay? Let's say this works on a couple levels. Let's say this jar is you. It's a small jar. It could be a big jar, but let's say this jar is you. And you start filling this jar with ideas, beliefs, habits, things that are not in your best interest, okay? And eventually the jar is going to be full. You got some junk in there, you got some junk in there. So now you have this great idea that you want to bring new things into your life. You want to bring freedom, you want to bring success, you want to bring money, you want to bring love into your life. But you can't because your jar is already full of things that, and I know this is an empty jar. So this is a bad example, but use your imagination. Imagine a full jar and trying to stuff more things into a full jar. You just can't. So that's why it is good to let go of things that we picked up when we were young, let go of things that, we got along the way. A lot of our beliefs we picked up young from societal programming, from school, from things that, aren't really resonating with our true core being. Some things we picked up from trauma, emotions. Emotions fill up this little jar here. So we want to let go of a lot of these things that we have held on to and picked up, okay? So letting go is important, especially if you are manifesting. If you're manifesting all the time and it's not seeming to work, that is a sign you need to let go of some things, okay? And I told you guys I have been deep cleaning my environment. I have been deep cleaning, I have been reorganizing, I have been changing things around because of this. Imagine your environment is a vortex of energy, okay? Something constantly moving. It's constantly moving, constantly moving. Technically, you're the same thing, but we'll just focus on the environment, okay? Your environment is a vortex of energy, constantly flowing. Now, the more junk you hold on to, the more dirt and garbage and things, materialistic things from your past, whether it's clothes, whether it's just, things that you've held on to for years that you don't need. Maybe it has sentimental value. Maybe one of your boyfriends or your girlfriends or somebody gave this to you and you're still holding on to it. It's like when we hold on to these things, it starts to create like a sludge, things start to get stuck in this vortex, and then the vortex slows down, or we can call it a wheel. We can call it whatever you want, but it's flowing, it's moving. Things are supposed to come into it and they're supposed to come out. But when we bring stuff into it and we hold on to it, it cannot move. It just gets stuck. It gets stagnant. So then when we want to start bringing things in, maybe we can do it here and there, but it's not going to be a constant flow. If you're trying to manifest abundance and your environment has just too much garbage, has too much things that you're not using, that's all energy. That all has its own energy. It has its own vibration, and it's holding your complete energetic field down. Instead of a vortex, we'll call it an energetic field, okay? So it is clouding and taking up all the space in your energetic field, and now you can't bring new things in. So that is why deep cleaning inward, right? Your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, clean them out. What is lies? Figure out, go within, figure out what are lies, figure out what doesn't work for you and let them go. All right? Emotions. Listen, we all have had traumatic experiences, and the chances are that we're still holding on to emotion from this traumatic experiences is very likely, okay? So you need to go back, create a timeline, all right? And this timeline is all the times you felt serious pain, you felt trauma, okay? Go back, find that emotion and release it. I'm going to be doing some videos on transmutation, all right? I have a website actually where I help people with transmutation. And if we're talking about rituals, I also do live rituals for people. I'll post my website in the link. So, yes, let go of these emotions, let go of these thoughts. Our mind, why our mind is so important is because it actually triggers the emotion, it triggers the heart, okay? So, how your mind thinks is going to be how you feel. And what people, I'll get into the law of attraction because this is like people don't know basic universal laws, but you cannot manifest or attract things if you are having negative thoughts and feelings, okay? Because negativity pushes things away and positivity draws things in. Although you would think it would be the opposite, but it's not. It's like everything we know in life is a lie and the opposite is true. But that's a whole different story for a completely another time. So, with that said, if you are trying to manifest things, if you are trying to create things, if you are trying to call different things into your life, if you are trying to major change things, let go of the past. Let go of things in your environment, let go of the past, let go of emotions, let go. Just let it go. In order to let it go, though, you have to acknowledge it. You have to say, whoa, that's a part of me. That's a part of me I don't need, okay? You can do this in many different ways. Cleaning, whenever you're cleaning your environment, it's essentially like cleaning out your soul, okay? Imagine the world outside of you really is a reflection of the world within you. So, if you're seeing stuff constantly happen that's bad, that's crazy, that's chaotic, that's a really good sign. Inside is crazy and chaotic. All right? So, I actually have a journal that I will publish one day where I am a complete negative person, like horrible. It was throughout my whole sobriety. I was negative, hated life, and everything I experienced in life was horrible, negative. And then I started to get sober. I started to connect with myself. I started to really come in to understand what life is all about and the true beauty. And I started to see it for what it is. And then I had a really good outlook. And then all these positive experiences were happening. And it didn't mean I didn't experience some negative things, but it was so much more amazing. So, yes, letting go of things is important. Let it go. If you want a new and different life, let go of the old life. Let go of it, okay? You can't get somewhere new when you do the same thing, all right? You can't expect new things to happen if you're stuck in the same old patterns. So, with that said, you guys, little quick video on why letting go is so important. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, like it. If you want to share it, by all means, please do. Comment if you have something to say to me. Or last but not least, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and we'll become new types of friends. So you guys all have a wonderful night. I hope you're enjoying this full moon and letting go of things that are no longer serving you, letting go of the old, bringing in the new. All right, you guys, good night.